Hello folks. So in this video we're going to look at some interesting stuff that I just noticed. I'm guessing a lot of people have noticed and probably started creating content around this. So this is about issues in your web browser, right? This is for developers and so this is an example page which is not loading for me, right? It just shows loading, and I need to check what's going wrong. So what I usually do is, since this is an internet-based website, I go ahead and check the network. Right? I close the console and I check the network and I reload the page. So I can see 200 and all that. So I can actually, um, put it by descending order of status. So I can actually see that everything seems fine, 200, 200, 200. So I'm just wondering what went wrong here, I'm not sure. But while I was actually noticing this, I noticed this one thing. So if you can actually just look through this, there is a small, like when I actually hover through this, there is a small thing coming over here. Can you see this? It says Ask AI. I thought it's a comment or a starting of a discussion that you can do here, but it's Ask AI. So if you click this, you can actually ask AI. So it says AI assistance over here, and it's experimental. I think that's why preview feature. So that's why this beaker sign. I think. So it says follow the above steps to ask a question. So you can actually look at this. Um, I can't click it here. So it says this is an experimental AI feature and won't always get it right. Learn our AI in depth tools. So if you click that, it goes to this. And these features use generative AI and might provide inaccurate or offensive information that doesn't represent Google's views. These features and relevant data um, are sent to Google, I think. These features are not necessary. These features send relevant data to Google, and Google collects this data and feedback to improve its products and services with the help of human reviewers, avoid sharing sensitive or personal information. I wonder if information like the token of a request gets sent. I'm not sure. Um, Depending on your region, Google may refrain from data collection. Use of these features is subject to the Google Terms of Service and Google Privacy Policy. And so you can actually see it says console insights, so helps you understand and fix console warnings and errors. So these are stuff that you find on the console. Um, and for example, stuff that you find here in the console or basically here. Um, and I'm just going to close this for now, or minimize it and close it, and just do a reload and click this ask AI again, and here you can see it's scrolling. You can actually just maximize this part. It says turn on AI assistance and settings to get help with styles, network, with CSS styles, basically cascading style sheets, network requests, and performance and files also. When you click this, it goes to this settings, and if you click this also, it goes to the same place. And so you can understand console warnings and errors and information of whatever it is, I think. And then get help with understanding cascading style sheet, styles, network requests, performance, and files again. So files, I think, is related to, I think, one oh, so okay, that's all. It's just slow. So this here you have file related stuff over here inside application, I think. Storage, and you can see how much storage is being used, and then you can actually check out the file storage over here, and background services and whatnot. Um, Memory, and then I think that's it related to files. Files, any file stuff should be here. And probably even sources, anything related to the source files of this web page. So I'm guessing that's what they refer to when they mean files. So let me just click this Ask AI, and if I click this, so you have to turn on this. So you have to turn this on, and when you turn this on, it will actually open up this thing, or you can just open it up yourself and check it out. Get explanations for console warnings and errors, receive suggestions and code samples to address these issues. So the console messages, associated stack trace, related source code, and the associated network headers are sent. So network headers are the stuff where you have session IDs and your tokens. So I'm not sure how this is safe. I sent to Google to generate explanations. This data may be seen by human reviewers to improve this feature. So, and then you have understand cascading style sheets, network activity, performance bottlenecks, and file origins with AI-powered insights. Improve your development workflow with contextual explanations and sessions. And if you want, you can actually click more. It goes to DevTools AI assistance, and it's the same I think here. Oh, this is console messages, and that is for AI assistance in general. This is with DevTools AI assistance, and this is DevTools console understand messages. So yeah, you can actually go and read about this, right? So it says AI assistance, performance, annotations, ignore list, and you use AI assistance panel to learn more about how your website works with the help of AI. So you can go through this, and so known issues, prompt injection, susceptible to a form of abuse, it's possible to take the environment accepting messages that are not written by the developers. Harmless example, what would be a Renaissance theme where one color is distinct, these use Renaissance language and the user wrong would most friends are I don't know what is it so control feature availability, so managed Chrome environments availability, this is control by dev tools, Gemini settings, interface policy. Okay, so if your Google Chrome is managed by your enterprise, and they do administration and they are admins and they manage the Chrome environments, then you need to check this out and ask the enterprise to help you this. So and what else? So looks like they're asking you to be at least 18 years of old. I don't know why that is the case. Are using the latest version of Chrome? Yeah, I don't know when this feature came in. Looks like it came in 130, 132. Currently, the version of Chrome is actually it's 134, and it's updating also. So understand errors and warnings better with console insights. So yeah, so they tell you how to turn on console insights, and then how you visit this demo page, and then open the tools and open the console and inspect console messages. Interesting. Let me actually turn on this, and then demo page. Okay, so type error failed to fetch, and yeah, assistance is here. How can I help you? Why is this network request taking too so long? Are there any security errors present? Why is the request failing? Okay, and so open the console to inspect it. On the demo page, click inside the search box. The drop-down menu fails to fetch. Click here, and the console shows an error here. Hover over this here error message, and this symbol comes up. Understand this error button appears to the right of the error message. Okay. So if you hover over this, you can see this. Understand this error, and here, so it says things to consider. Continue. So it's generating explanation. Can I actually understand? Okay, so for each anything, it's showing inside an explanation just below it. So to get an explanation, click understand this error. If you're launching console interest for the first time, it will prompt you to turn on the feature, and then and then for a few seconds, an explanation will appear below the console error. To see what data Gemini used to generate explanation, expand the data used to understand this message. Okay, interesting. So you can actually click this to see console messages, and this is going to load the data. This is going to take some time, I think. So if you expand it here, if you don't think the explanation is valid, you can use search instead of opening a new tab of search results from this error. And for some reason this wouldn't open up. Console messages, open a new tab. I wonder what's happening here. Let me get this. It's not exit place and this exit it from here, and so this maybe copy this link address and use a HTML thing. I had a thing called thing once. It's very cool. Thing I have this here. Okay. Oops, this has to be URL decoded. Okay, yeah, this is the data used. So it says access to fetch. Why? How come this didn't happen? Will work here. Yeah, okay, this worked now. Some reason it didn't work before. Access to fetch at so this is the data that it used. Fetch at this from origin. So yeah, that the data is here. At this from origin has been logged by CRS policy. No access control in the origin. Error is present on the request resolution of quick response serves your needs. Set the request mode to no CRS to fetch the result. And so this is the for the backend. Not have control over this. Is some you need to ask the server over. Interesting. Looks like this can't help with this message now. And violation setting tool handler took place. And Interesting. So, and they tell you about how your data is used, and yeah, that's it. So, showing my this is not coming. Is this fine? Yeah, my laptop has become slow for some reason. And I think I'm using my earphones for recording, so hence I'm not able to listen to this. But anyways, so yeah, you can use you know the AI assistants for styling. So it looks like there is a separate AI assistants for styling page on how you can ask assistants. For example, you can just right click and say ask AI and click the floating button attached to the word thing, so you can actually ask AI like this also. And from the command menu, you can just say show AI assistants drawer, and then more tools, AI assistants. So over here, you can just use what size was that? Let me close this and then just say more tools and then click AI assistants over here. Oh, it just shows up here. Can you do that? Yep. And then conversation context. You can actually, which is the last inspector, selector in the element name. So shown in the bottom left corner, change the context using the element picker to be current element. So interesting. So you can actually just do, you know, go to the elements, and now you can actually, when you're in the elements thing, now you can actually see this. And if you want a different thing, then uh, you can choose something else, and this div is not coming up. So you can just choose this, and for example, just say app customize menu, or choose it from here also, and yep, you're good to explain this. And looks like category styles and usability information. There is a block level element. Interesting. This is interesting actually. This is great. So what else? So you can give. Oops. Not security. So, looks like there are more elements. Like security and whatnot. So in AI systems, you can actually see there's a quick start also. So for styling, understand layers, debug animations, DevTools hangar, no project to handle, and hand to put AI systems to silent best. Try it in the DevTools hangar. Interesting. So for network, for performance, for sources, if you go out of the code user, it's there you wrote of it. I understand why certain source code resources loaded and what is used for you asking. So pretty interesting stuff. And you can actually see same stuff being linked here, sources and performance. Staying the same stuff right here. So we can actually just so the topics are here. Styling network sources performance. So I think it's a great way. It looks like welcome to the platform that is plain wrote down. Can help fix it using AI assistance. Is available on nearly 531 later. Using program interesting. So looks like wheels like this. It's going to be a bumpy line. Smooth out the corners by adjusting the border review. Make sure to fix both the wheels. Okay. Please make all the elements like this round. Okay. How can I make this look like a wheel? Make that perfect. Looks like it's fixed. So how did that happen? Take off. Let's see how this fix was happening. I mean, did they use AI to fix it? I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see what's this about. Okay. And charge it. Right. For now, I just don't have time to fix this error. So this, why is the glow animation not working? Please turn on all the position lights. Okay, so position lights are working now. You can see it here. And engine, align all child elements in the same horizontally. Axis, how can I center all engine lines on the same horizontal axis? Similarly, all must be aligned on the same axis. Make that graphics. Great. So it's applied, take off, and it takes off. Great. You can actually do this using AI too, I think. I wonder for how long this animation goes on. If I reload, great, same thing. So I don't know what this is. The CR121, the CR121, take off. Okay. Oh, this is just a name that you can get. You can say Karuka. I can be bigger than that. Blah. Oh. So now I can actually just try to fix this by please make all elements like this round for me. So click AI assistance and okay. So go to AI assistance. This is a very developer based thing. Maybe I'll use this. How can I make this look like a video? So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to click on more tools here and say AI assistance and yep, and this also and this look like a video. So body is the context here. Let's see what it says. In the meanwhile, let me get my charger ready. So this is for styling. think they've used the same thing over here. How can I make this element round and move the hang on it? So this code may modify the page. Oh, looks like it can even modify the code. Okay, great. So it says apply wheel styles and then okay, so this code is going to get executed in the console, I think. So it is finding the body and it is taking out the body and then parse float window according to the body it's getting the width and height and then marks of that and then hmm, water areas. I don't know if this makes sense. Let's see. I don't think this will help. Yeah, it made the wrong thing round, as you can see. It made this round. Let's charge my laptop. And I wonder how can I undo this? Interesting. We have to select that element, I think, and then do this. So I wonder how people can actually undo their problems. So you need to select this element, inspect this element, and while doing that, ask how can I make this look like a wheel? Now, I made the whole page look like a wheel, so now I'm just going to make this look like a wheel. So yes, now it has taken up not the whole body, but just that element. So I'm guessing await set element styles. For this element, it's going to apply this, I think. Whatever is in the context, basically, this is what your 0 is. And set element styles is equal to get compute by and data equal to equals with caution. So you have to generate and use code snippets with caution and so basically it's saying execute this. Can we execute this? Allow pasting. Serial is not defined as anonymous. Okay. Interesting. So you need to just they're not defined that. Interesting. So I think we can't just go ahead and the element has a width. This code may want to continue. Cancel. Applying wheel styles. Okay, so that itself is applying the code. Instead, we can actually. So it has also no transform. So we can actually probably apply this um, to make the look like a wheel. We need to apply. Okay, so it's saying what to do using the CSS. So can you actually do this? One moment. Can I probably put this in there? Same as sources in the CSS. Here's the CSS for it. Script style. I'll just say I want to modify this. I will modify override content. Select a folder to override content. Okay. Okay, I need to select a full folder, which I'm not going to know. How can I type here? Looks like I can't change the color. I see. Maybe I can go here and change. And maybe in style. There are two styles. Yeah, this is for the ad, I think. No. Yeah, this is probably for the ad. The same thing we saw here, I think. Form phase of water. Can I just edit this? Cancel for now. I can edit it and go to the bottom, which is not actually. Oh, we can actually use 0 to refer to this thing. Interesting. We can just click this and use 0. So it says 0, right? $0. So again, I'll just probably redesign it as HTML and say something like this and press enter. Command enter. Does that work? Nope, it did not. It messed up the thing, I think. There are a lot of stuff that I changed, I think. It started. It's sad that the AI assistant's history is not maintained for the from the old loads. I wonder if that can be done. So if I want this to be circular. I choose this and say, let's build this. And ask AI. So it's analyzing for now. I'm going to cancel this code execution, but we can actually apply this code. We can actually select it as 0, but I tried this and it didn't work out. It said, we should probably use this in a different way. I don't know if we can actually allow this thing. So there's nothing called as settlement. What it says. Let's clear this out. And let's say when I say set style, set attribute, and I'll just set attribute, and say name is style and value is style is a bit more like border area. Okay, we need this style. Um, I can actually say this colon and next one. Let me see if I can do that. User styles on using JavaScript. This is on Debug, but yeah, stand on it. Okay, we can just do that stand on this. That's all. Try generating a name as a still answer. Interesting. So we can just do $0 dot style dot and then put border radius over here, for example. And then say border radius is 50% and then border shadow. Let's copy this. is equal to 50%. You need a border shadow, so 0 styling dot border shadow. Interesting. So I put a border shadow, and so now you can actually see this is fine. And choose a tick. Ideally, you should change it for this also. So I think this runs. I don't know what this runs exactly, but we're giving it a 3D effect by doing this box shadow thing. So yeah, and the shadow for the depth. So you can do the same thing for this also. Let's say you inspect this, another landing gear wheel. You can do the same thing here. So this is good now. So this way you can probably just use AI on. And looks like they have multiple stuff for network requests, sources for performance. So it looks like it shows the reference. So depending on the context, it will show, for example, we are on AI assistance, and if we are on elements page, it will show an element. If you are on a network page, I think it will show a network. Let's say we click on something, and let's say we reload this page, and now the whole thing is native, yes. If you have a network here, so you can actually see it. So if I just reload this page, now you can actually see I will actually open this also. So here now you can actually see, let's say you click this. Interesting that it's not showing up. Ideally it should have shown the, let's say you do ask AI, now it uses this. So your previous thing is gone. So you have to just say ask AI, and then it uses that as the, you scroll up and down, let's say, um, I think no matter where it is, you'll be able to see it. Probably if you click like this, it will probably just scroll up and show it. Anyways, let's say you click this, it will show this, and you can see it being highlighted. If you double click here, it just clicks that only again. Double click and it opens this. And a single click opens it. So here, if you go to elements, you still have to click some element for it to actually choose an element. Okay, this time I actually automatically chose. In network, This time it's already chosen, so yeah. And then that is my network, and then sources. So this is for network. So you can actually ask network assistance, and you can see the context and analyzing network data. Prompting, once again, conversation history. So it looks like you can actually look at the conversation history. I missed that. Yeah, clearly you can see the conversation history. Nice. Clear local chats. Okay. Cool. And start new. Rate answers and provide feedback. Okay. I think this is pretty interesting. So open the AI assistance panel and ask AI. CSS, this is for style for sources. Okay. So you can go to sources and then right click and ask AI. And conversation context should be set. And you should be able to look at the conversation history and you're good to go. For performance, click ask AI on the this. Okay. And then I'm guessing it takes up a function call. So this context is happening in performance. Okay. Cool. So if I go to this and click on performance and record is on status initializing profiler. Okay, now only it's actually recording. Once it records, I think profiling stop. It's loading the profile. When it does that, let me see. Asking, and then it takes up a function call and then uses that as the context setting. You can actually see how this is being done here. Compile script, profiling overload, task, override script, compile script, profiling overhead side. So you can actually see it's in process now, and now you can actually probably just go ahead and click something and probably find out what you can do here. Maybe say ask AI here, scripting. Into call tree. Okay. You can right click here, I think. Yeah, this one. Right click here, right click here. And you can't ask me actually okay. Prepaid function call. Oh, you can click this and ask AI. No, see, you can see this anonymous. This is the prepayment. You can ask AI now. So if you, let's say you go to the right, you click this, I think it should go to the left. Let's say oh, didn't go to the left anyways. If there are filing over here, okay. Task. And then is this prepaid? Yes, this is also prepaid. So it clearly shows you depending on the context. I look at performance issues in this call tree, where is removed most of the time being spent in this call tree. How can I reduce the time of this call tree? Pretty interesting stuff. So depending on how you want to do things. Like, for example, if you click this animation frame file, then accordingly, if you just choose something over here, it says are there any requests for or not. So depending on the context, it's changing stuff. So pretty cool stuff. I have not used much of the performance stuff, but yeah, pretty cool. Um, and yeah, that's all I had for this video, showing you how you can use AI in Chrome for developing websites, web apps, and how do you look at look at and debug cascading style sheets, network requests, performance, and sources with Gemini, Google Gemini. So yeah, that's all I had for this video. I'll see you in the next one.